Now, it's going to be a really interesting morning when you get that text in your phone before your route even starts. And
you're a school bus driver.
So if you are a
School bus driver,
you know how this works. You get that random text message, phone call, even caught out on the radio saying, please, after your morning route, please come by the bus shop. Because it happens about the same time every single month. And if you're
a bus driver,
you know exactly what that means. No explanation, no details, just vibes. Well, today it was one of those extra special days. The next day is I'm fixing to have surgery on my knee, so I'm already on wheel crutches. How does wheel crutches work? Crutches, you know, those things. So I'm already stressed out about being off my feet for 6 weeks, and I get that message. So what do? And immediately I'm like, yep, I can guess what that's about. Can you guess what it's about? Yeah. So I finish up my route. I've already dropped the kids off at school and I head to the bus station. So I crutch my way in there, and there's about 15 of us in the shop waiting for what's going to happen. And sure enough, random drug test. I knew it. I called it. And I don't need to think I'm against drug testing. I'm actually for drug testing because it keeps all of us bus drivers accountable, because we're hauling one of the most precious cargo, our future. So I want to make sure that all the drivers driving the kids to and from school to your house, I want to make sure that everyone's accountable. So we have random drug tests. And look, this is just part of the job. We all have to do this. Now, last time I think I was randomly drug tested was about 2 years ago. And so this is my second time getting randomly drug tested. I think I'm getting pretty good on these crutches. What you guys think? Alrighty, so my drug test is finally over. Today I was chosen for a special drug test, not just like where you had the pee in the cup. Usually that's what I did last time. Today I got chosen for a breathalyzer test. Of course, I knew I was going to pass with flying colors, because this is one of those tests that, yeah, I'll pass because I don't really drink. Only thing, I did use mouthwash this morning, so I asked the lady about that. Let me show you this green paper I got right here. That was my special green piece of paper. Oh, well, it's hard to read on this thing. Test number 556. She made sure I knew my test number. Test date right here, 0.00, 0.00. Well, yeah. So at 7:47. So driving a school bus, there has to be random drug testing, and it's just the way it is. It's the way that, we can keep our kids safe, to know that all our drivers are, not on, under the influence and things like that. So I guess that's about it. Guys, I can hear you right now. If you're watching this video, you'll probably be like, Mark, do you use some kind of a green screen when you were talking, in front of the school bus? Yes, I was using a green screen because, as you can tell from the video, I was walking on crutches. Because, let me turn the phone down right here. I've had surgery on my knee. I covered up my stitches. That way I didn't want to, have anybody grossed out by, the stitches on my leg. So, yeah, I'm going to use technology and, put some green screen and, cut me out. That way you don't see the, the kind of boringness of my room. I got this because I think, editing software is really cool. And that's one thing I'm really doing while I am recovering for, 4 to 6 weeks, is I've been working on my editing skills and, doing the whole cutting out the background and stuff like that. And maybe even putting words behind me. I'm healing. Maybe I'll try to do that. So, guys, I just want you guys to know that I love you. It's a couple days before Christmas. Happy Christmas, Hanukkah. Just want to wish you guys great holidays and Happy New Year. I'll talk to you guys later.